friend, it's just really disheartening that we have accepted this hard shell of reality, but we all have to remove ourselves from a space of judgment of self, right? Because we are each other. Your family is my family, is me, is you, we're all the same. Like, we have to stop separating ourselves at some point and understand that if one of us is struggling, we're all struggling. This is a new revelation. I don't know how to manifest this. I just know we all in the same, and I'm supposed to look at you with compassion. Yes. Non-judgment. Yes. Don't know how to do it, but it's what's supposed to be happening, right? Anyway, with that said, we have to look back to the program, right? And I don't know when the institution of the program transpired, but Willie Lynch, true or not, the information is real. And so let's make a slave. The information is real. These are all documents that are searchable on the internet. If you read those documents, they detail very clearly the indoctrination that most of us as Black Americans, I haven't experienced other cultures, but Black Americans live by. So for your family to say you're supposed to get thicker skin because this is what Black families are like, this is your family and the majority, because guess what? If your family was the outcast, your family wouldn't act like that, right? If everybody in the world acted like you act, then your family would act that way. And then of course you would have a heightened level, higher level of sensitivity, because we can always come more into our God consciousness, right? Love is patient, love is kind, love does not envy, love is not boastful, love is da-da-da. You know what 1 Corinthians 13, 4-8 tells exactly what love manifestation should be. So for your family to stand on, this is just what Black families look like, are they standing on the word too? Because you can't stand on the world and the word. You can figure out how to combine the two, which is what I'm doing. Because I live in this world, I can't deny it. I'm here. So how can I live as God would have me live in the present reality? But to accept the present reality as reality, knowing that the truth says that this is how love should manifest. Now I look at my Black family and I see, is my love manifesting this way? If it is not, then I am living as Willie Lynch and the program has designed. The conflict, the talking to each other any kind of way, the lower vibrational behavior. I'm listening to a video call that I had with my dad where he's talking about him and his sister used to fist fight. And I was like, well, yeah, I can believe that. He's talking about how, his sister treated him like crap, but that's my sister. And I was like, okay. And then he follows that up and says, we don't talk really, but that's my sister. I was like, yeah, that really breaks my heart that we accept not talking to people for months, years at a time as family. That we accept people who tell us, well, I'm really busy, but I'll try to find time to hang out with you as friends. It makes me sad that, talking to your kid any kind of way, because this is your opportunity to put a child in their place as parenting techniques. Beating them into compliance. Yeah, they beat our ancestors for survival. Do you understand that if you were big and flamboyant and flashy in the past, you ended up dead? So that's why they broke their child's spirit. One, because that was the methodology that they were taught. Go read Let's Make a Slave, and you will see where it says we break an N-word the same way we break a horse. They are both beasts and one and the same. And so now you know where this Black families are just like this comes from. And if your Black family understood that they are literally the people that they typically say they hate, the people that they work so hard to be different from, they're actually replicating their ideology of what a Black family looks like by accepting you need to get thicker skin. I used to get it too. You're too sensitive. I'm not sensitive. I just don't think you should be calling me stupid and then laughing after you do it, especially if you want me to walk in my excellence. You may plant that seed, and that's how I talk. That's how I talked. Past tense, talked. Yes, it's been black culture, and it's fun. Ignorance is fun. But we have to level up, because excellence, real excellence, is true fun. Like, we don't, there's laughter, but there's a lot less laughter because we're not being rude to each other. Now there's a whole lot of revelations. So laughter went down, revelations went up, aha moments went up, growth went up, progressing each other forward went up. Complacency, sitting around saying the same old tired joke so much that I could say it with you, like, we don't really do that anymore. So you continue to move how you move. You, if you have not, I don't know you. When you create your family, if you have or have not already, just make sure that your branch of the family tree, right? Because your branch of the family tree starts with you. Your branch of the family tree moves in true excellence. And true excellence isn't the thickening of skin. True excellence is realizing that I don't have to protect myself from you to be around you. I don't have to guard myself from your love manifestation. True excellence is knowing that my children, my siblings, love each other and get along and cooperate and uplift each other. They don't need to spend their 18 years and wait till they move out into separate homes to figure out that we can work together. That's 18 years of their lives if they survive 18 years, because some don't. We don't have to wait until we become adults and understand hypocrisy in order to become hypocrites ourselves and then be okay with the hypocrites that have raised us. Make sure that when you manifest your family, and if it's already out there, then we can always change directions. I completely flipped my family and moved it into true excellence. This is my queendom. I am a queen, and they will address me as such, and they do. I'm a queen mother, because I'm a queen and I'm a mother, and I'm raising the fuck out of this family, and I'm helping others do the same. So just focus on you. You know, the only people that you have to almost insist, but you can only control yourself, but the only people that you can almost insist pick up what you're putting down are the ones that you pushed out your poom poom, take a shot, maybe adopted and took parental responsibilities for, because I don't take responsibility for my husband's children. I tried for 2 solid years intentionally to take responsibility for them and to help evolve them and grow them into excellence. But there's so much history, there's resistance. So the ones I pushed out of my vagina, take a shot, are the ones that I'm responsible for. And I got my husband to the point where he at least acknowledges that some changes need to be made. Now, the changes he makes are on him. I can't control that. But even him, I'm responsible for me and my children. So as you shape your legacy, you're recoding your DNA so the next generation does not believe this is just how black families are. Be very intentional. And that's all right, word for word. You know, they got us fucked off. If they knew that we were letting the slave master still penetrate our minds, I wonder if we would so willingly allow it to happen. Adoy says, if you're not resisting, you're complying.